What up, good folks? I said, what up? Upload 2 in 1 week, huh? How we liking that? How we liking that, huh? Alright. What up, though? This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to break this down. I got a lot of figs to review that I want to make sure I show you guys, because the reason why I like reviewing is because ultimately I'm helping somebody make a conscious, sound decision whether they should get a fig or not. That's the sole purpose of me reviewing something. I watch other reviewers, I'm like, man, they didn't do this, or man, they didn't do that. So that's why I started reviewing. I was a strictly hunting channel one time before, long time before, but I like the feedback from you guys when you say this, you could have showed this, you could have showed that. I take that all into consideration to make my content better, right? This is free content, right? Free content is free for me. I don't get paid off of this. I'm doing this just to help folks. Last video I put out, one of the subs said, man, you shouldn't have told your subscribers that they're last. I'm trying to tell you that. I'm honest to a fault. Like, this hobby comes last. Family, job, hobby. It's at the bottom of the list. I'm not saying my subscribers are last, but this YouTube thing is a hobby. This fig thing is a hobby. You know what I'm saying? So it's last on my priority list. But I have the day off. So I have a little time where I can indulge with you guys, and I'm going to share something with you. I got this from Toyco. As I don't know who caught my last this week in fig drip video, but this hadn't arrived yet, so that's why I didn't share this with you yet. Again, my boy Andrew owns the company Toyco. It is a pre-order group page on Facebook. The link is always in my description box. If you hit the drop down arrow, you'll see links to all the pages I frequent, all the pages that I admin. I always give feedback. If I don't put it on YouTube, I'll shoot a fig, or I'll just take a simple picture of a fig and I'll compare size comparisons and stuff like that. I'm always in these groups when I got time. I'm more frequent in these groups on Facebook than I am on Instagram, than I am on YouTube. So if you guys want to chat it up, chop it up with me, find out what I like to find out what you guys like. I'd always talk or leave something in the comments or try to respond in those comments in them Facebook pages. I'm there. I admin most of those groups that you see down there. So very active there. But without further ado, let's open this box. Let's show you what I will be reviewing today. I don't want this intro to be super duper long, right? Because this is actually a review. This is the intro to the review. All right. And what I have for you guys today is none other than the boys figs. The boys figs from Mafex. First, we have Homelander, right? Both of these are Mafex figs, right? That's the side of the box. Back of the box is pretty clean. Got all your shots of Homelander. You can see that his front peel of his outfit is down, and then you have one that you can put up. We're going to go over all this in the review. We're going to go over the head scopes, all that good jazz. The size comparisons are always going to be on point. You can always count on me for some nice size comparisons. You know, some YouTubers, they fly past the size comparisons, but size comparisons are important to us because it lets us know what we can pair these figs up with, right? Whether it be on the shelf, whether it be in your fig photography, so on and so forth. It's my favorite part of the review. So we will go over quite a bit of those. Here we have Butcher. I will be reviewing Butcher in a separate video. I won't review both of these right now. But he will be in the size comparison if you want to see Butcher in this video. All right, so this intro is already super duper long. We're going to get to it, and we're going to let y'all find out if you should purchase this Mafex Homelander, or again, Butcher will come next. But we will see if you guys gonna like it, and I'm gonna see if I like it. If I don't like it, then I'm stuck with it. I might try to sell it, but I doubt it. Hopefully not. Let's pray. No break joints. Bow your head in a moment of silence, a moment of prayer. Father God, no break joints when I'm articulating when I'm articulating these figures. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's do it. Get off me like, All right, here we go. Let's dive into this, shall we? Coming up first is Homelander. Next will be followed by Butcher, a full review, but it will not be in this video. All right, let's take a look. Hold on, I still got my watch on, right? Like, we got to dive in. When you dive in, you got to dive in and be comfortable. All right, here we go. Let's give everybody a closer look at this guy, Homelander, shall we? Okay, let's look at his face sculpt. He's not identical, but it's close. It's not a spitting image. We gotta understand this is a 1/12 scale fig. This is not a 1/6 scale fig like, say, a Hot Toys. But the likeness is there, guys. The likeness is there. You can tell that this is Homelander. It won't be as spot on as a Hot Toys, that's for sure. All right. Before I go any further, I think I said it in my introduction, but I did get these toys from Toyco, these Mafex figs. As we can see the back of it, this is nice. The cape is indeed wired. I mean, we have a hard wire here too, guys. Hard wire. I thought I could unfold the cape. Oh, I can unfold the cape. Look at that. So they have the cape pre-folded straight and fresh out of the package, but you can unfold it to make it wider. Let's see. Yep, all of it. You can unfold all of it. So if you don't want it folded up like that, it definitely can get unfolded. That is supreme. And guess what? The wire runs all the way down the bottom, down the side. I mean, all wire. No wire in the middle though, guys. No wire in the middle. But this is a good wire situation we got going on here. Right? You can have them in a little stoic pose, you know, with the wire blowing up like this, like he's on a rooftop or something. Or if you don't want it that up, you can have it like this. So that's pretty clean, fellas and ladies. So as you can tell, the texturing is pretty dope indeed. Like, just like it is in the show, you can tell that it's very textured and it looks very nice, right? You can feel it. You can even hear it, right? The belt is done nice. Look at that. Look at that texture. Yee! Okay, so we off to a good start right now. You got the emblems on the boots. That's looking nice. Okay, bottom of the boots, no peg holes, but it does have real world tread. Y'all remember them stars that used to come on the bottom of the Timbs? Used to. Shit, they still do. But nice. This is nice right now. I'm feeling this. Okay, so far so good, guys. So far so good. Like the emblems on the shoulders, just like it is in the show. Just like it is in the show. And as you can see, they move. Okay, let's jump right into it. Articulation time. Why beat around the bush, huh? Why do it? Let's get it. Here we go. No cut, no separate situation or anything going on like that. No fanciness. Down. We good with the down. Oh yeah, we good with the down, baby. I tell you what I would have liked.
Get the Planet Fitness Black.
And hold on real quick. I tell you what I would have liked. Nothing. Cause it's dope so far. It's dope. All right, my bad. Let's get back to it, man. I'm messing around. I'm messing around. Everything looks dope, right? Down looks good. Up looks good. Oh, the chest piece popped out really quick and really easy. I was going to get to it, but my finger slipped and knocked it off. So since we're here, you have an open cut, and you have a tiny peg hole, big peg hole, and you just match them up and align them the way you need to, like that there. And I mean, it doesn't fall off easy. Like I said, guys, that was my finger that slipped up and poked it off when I was just, you know, dealing with the fig. So don't be like, oh man, it's trash, man, it's trash. The thing come off too easy. You know, I know how you fig collectors are, man. I know how you fig collectors are, especially my boys. My boys always want to say a figure that I have is trash, just because that's who they are. But I will be honest with you guys, like, if I could improve anything, it would definitely be this up, right? Homelander is a flying character, and he doesn't look up as far as he should. Let's take this head off and let's see if we can do anything about that. Usually, see, the peg is in the right position. It's in the forward back position. Usually I would take the whole peg off, switch it around, and then I could get more up, but it doesn't seem like that's happening this way. So what we're going to have to do is in his abdomen, we're going to have to fake the funk like he's looking up more, and I'll show you a flying pose a little bit later. But let's check it out. So the arms or the shoulders, if you move these eagles down, you can get the shoulders up about this far, right? Now he's not getting a straight horizontal line because of these eagles. So this is as far as you getting up, I believe, with the shoulder. Yeah, that's as far as it's going. As you can see here, right? Come up, that's it. If these wasn't there, I'm quite sure you can raise them all the way up, but that's not the case here. All right, but you can, let's see if you can. Yes, you can get them all the way around, and the joints are nice and tight, guys. Joints are nice and tight. We don't have a loose joint problem. You do have a bicep cut. You do have a double jointed, and this feels stuck a little bit. I'm not going to force the issue, but as far as for the double joint right here, this is what we're getting, right? So that is all we're getting there. And you do have a hinge and rotation universal peg right here. Sorry, not in camera. Universal peg right here. So if you need to rotate it any which way you need to, you can do that. So that's pretty decent there. All right, now as far as for the ab or the upper diaphragm joint, you do get a nice clean rotation there. And you do also get a rotation at the base of the bottom of the abs. Going back, hyperextension back. He can hyperextend this far back. This is going to come in handy if you use both in a flying pose, right? So with him in his Homelander situation flying, that doesn't look too bad, right? That doesn't look too bad at all. Oh, daggone hand popped off. Let me see here. All right. So this is how we looking with our flying pose, right? Again, I wish his head could come up, but you can lean back even further, right? You can even put his, if you want to get his flying pose on like this, it's pretty decent. All right. So legs do come this far apart, which is pretty decent. That's pretty nice, right? And you do have a little gappage here because you do have a drop down situation. So his leg can kick up about this far here, and it can come back this far here. If you want to get rid of the gap, push his leg right back up in that slot. All right, you do have a slight rotation here on both sides. And you do have a double joint, and guess what? If you make it, he can do it. He can kick his own ass. I'm quite sure when Robo reviews it, he will say, well, because Robo, what he'll do, it is some space there, but I mean, you know, bow. It ain't gonna stay there on his ass, but it can get there. Robo should be happy about that. So if you want to do like stoic type of poses with him flying or floating or anything like that, that's going to look pretty decent. You know what I mean? It's going to look pretty decent. Him floating above whatever he needs to float above, doing his Homelander thing. Right? All right. So he doesn't have a boot cut. His feet can point down and they can come up, or they rock down and rock up, and you can get a generous ankle pivot, which is pretty decent. And using everything that we just went over, for a stance or a pose of that nature, you can do things. Right? Now this Eagle shoulder pad will get in the way a tad bit. A tad bit it will. But let me see. I haven't really figured out if it's really bugging me. Oh, he does have a butterfly joint within there. I don't think I went over that as well. He does have a butterfly joint in there. But it looks like it will be a problem. Like when you're trying to get a straight punch, you're not going to be able to get a straight punch because of this. Like you see how low that punch is? I would like for it to get higher than that. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Sorry, I'm off camera, guys. Like, I ain't put my review hat on in a long time. But yeah, that's a definite downfall of this fig, if you ask me. Not being able to get that arm to deliver a straight punch. That's a situation that I'm not happy with, and I keep knocking this daggone hand off. I can hear the jokes. I can hear the jokes in my chat room now. I'm trying to tell you guys, man, I belong to a pretty funny group of guys that we always joke with each other and play with each other all the time. Mark, I hear you already. It's all good though. It's still a decent offering, right? I still preferred it over the NECA version. NECA scale 7-inch, and the base of my collection is 6-inch. I do have some 7-inch DC stuff, but most of my collection is definitely 6-inch. But as you guys can see, Homelander, he's all right. So far, he is okay. Again, we already seen what type of issue he has with the arms not being able to raise up. Now, we've never actually seen Homelander do some serious karate. But if you want him to do some karate, you could have him do some karate. And the reason why I say karate, because that's how, as I used to say it in the 70s and 80s, they used to call karate. But his ankle joint here seems to be weaker than I would like, and this is one of the reasons why he's having a slight problem balancing it. Like, you have to really get that ankle in the correct position for him to balance just right. I believe if I tap on this dial, he's going down. I've been wrong before, and I will continue to be wrong in other situations. All right, here we go, guys. Let's move on to the accessories. So far, okay, not great because of that arm situation or that shoulder situation, but let's get on to the accessories and see exactly what Homelander comes with. All right, so first off, he comes with a gripping type holding hands, 2 of those, so that's good. And Mafex is continuing to put their hands on this bar. So it shouldn't be a problem getting these hands pegged on and off. He comes with another set of hands. It kind of looks like the last set I just shown you, but these are a little bit more open, more splayed out, just a little bit. The thumb is a lot further from the index finger. Here, I'll let you see both of those, right? So that's why I called this one here more gripping, right? If you want to grip around someone's neck, this is the perfect hands to use right here. This one is more, I don't know, gesturing type hands. So get both of those. You also get item holding hands. These seem like more of an item holding hands, even though he doesn't have an item in his box, but these are it. If you have an item you wanted to give him, but no items come in this box for Homelander to actually hold. And then you have 2 pointing finger hands, these here, right? And then the last set of hands will be, other than what he comes with on his hands, he comes with closed fist hands already on in package, but these are thumbs up hands. Thumbs up hands, or you can have him pointing toward himself saying, "It's me, I'm that guy." But yeah, fingers closed and the thumb sticking out. Very nice. All right. Next, he comes with a smiling face, right? So he comes with a smiling face here, smirking, smiling. You know what? Let's do this. Let's just throw this face on him, shall we? Bah! Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. So let's get a little bit of closer look at this smiling face, shall we? Smirking, smiling. That looks pretty good, man. That looks pretty good. Cannot complain about the smile here on this face. Side profile looks pretty good as well. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Okay. The next face we have going on here will be, let's see. We have, now this is the angry face. This is the angry and him about to really get on with it and tear a hole in your chest or through your head with his heat vision. Let's throw this one on here, shall we? Throw it on here just like, easy toss. Easy toss. So yeah, this looks good. That's a good angry face right there for sure. Digging that angry face. Very nice. He in there with that angry face. All right. And last but not least, the last accessory is the chest piece. Right? So as you can see, this flap is up right here. Take this chest piece off and you can have it semi-folded down. And they stay in there pretty good. The peg holes do their job as they're supposed to, and they stay in there pretty good. So yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I wish it would have came with like a bottle of milk or something, but all in all, that's pretty daggone good. Something, at least something, a different type of accessory. But anyway, let's go and move on to the size comparisons. My favorite part of the review, the size. How tall is he and who does he scale with? All right, so first off, let's look at his height here. So it's looking like Homelander is right at 6 3/8. If you don't want it too technical, you can round them up to 6.5. So 6.5 inches is wow. That's pretty damn good. But to give you a better sense of scale, let's compare them to some figures you may or may not have. All right, so first up, we got McFarlane Multiverse, Flash to the left, and of course the green one to the right, Martian Manhunter. Now these are 7-inch scales, so Homelander is a 6.5-inch fig, so yeah, they're gonna tower over. All right, next we got from the DCUC line, Kilowog, huge figure. To the right we have SH Figure Arts Hulk. Now this is good. This will be a good fight right here. If y'all want to get it down and get it gritty. Hulk will smash that cat though. All right, here we go. Another McFarlane Toys to the left. This is the brand new Killer Croc right there. Be on the lookout for this review. He is in the review chamber, guys. So if you want to get an up close and personal look, I usually don't say this, but go ahead, go ahead and subscribe, because really I don't care if people subscribe or not. You know, I'm just here to help the folks who I can help. You know, I'm not begging for subscribers or even wishing for subscribers. I just want you guys to be happy with your fig purchases. But if you want to see a review of this guy, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This is by Hasbro, Star Wars line. This is the brand new George Lucas. As you can see, a 6.5 scale figure. He does have that almost ½ inch head taller than a actual 6-inch scale figure. So George is shorter than Homelander for sure. All right, so now we're breaking out the real 6-inch true scale figs. 6.5 on the left we got by Hasbro, and on the right we also have by Hasbro G.I. Joe. So these are in scale and can definitely get shots up, especially with that Cobra Trooper. So you can have Homelander going on the G.I. Joe side, trying to, you know, take down Cobra, whatever your imagination can come up with. All right, here we go. We all imports from here on out, all imports. So now we have his Padawan himself, you know. Shout out to that Obi series too. Drop down in the comments if you're feeling that Obi-Wan series on Disney Plus. Last episode, I think that was episode 5, was super dope. Super dope. Anyway, we have Anakin to the left by SH Figure Arts, and to the right we have also by SH Figure Arts Obi-Wan Kenobi. This scale is pretty cool too. Alright, here we go. Now by the same line as Homelander, we have Mafex John Wick to the left with his dog, and then to the right by SH Figure Arts we have none other than Falcon. Now these look like they scale pretty good together. Yeah. Now I know we wanted to see this one. Now I apologize, I do not have a Mafex Superman to show y'all. But at the same time, I do have the next best thing, which is Mafex Batman. Y'all remember when that Mafex Batman was popping up at Raw some 5 years ago? Only the OG, triple OGs remember the Mafex Ross Batman. That's him right there to the left. And to the right, we have the Mafex Shazam movie version. Now that's a good scale. All right, here we go. Last of the size comparisons. And other than Superman, I know this was the most wanted size and scale comparison that people wanted to see, and from Mafex it is none other than Butcher. Again, stay tuned for the Butcher review. He is coming up shortly. Tomorrow I will drop this this review for you guys to check out to see if he's to your liking or not. But that's Mafex Butcher to the left, and here we go, Mafex Harley Quinn to the right. Now she looks like she can definitely be in this universe. Now these figures, The Boys is definitely a great show, and without a doubt, if you wanted to put The Boys in a DC show or with your DC movie figs, I think they look great. I do have the movie Joker. I don't know where he is at the time, but I am trying to get my fig room situated and get everything up, so he will turn up eventually. But yeah, this looks good, guys. All right, folks, this is it. This is the end of the review. Now the final thoughts. Mafex Homelander, gotta give it a rating of 8 out of 10. It could have reached a 9 if the shoulders would go all the way up like I would like. Of course, it's a hindrance by this medallion eagle right here on his shoulder, but at the end of the day, this figure is pretty nice, man. It's pretty nice. I forgot to mention that he does have a toe. He does have toe articulation. So those pieces of articulation does work nice. And I do believe I forgot to mention that he also comes with, like every Mafex, he comes with a flight stand. I don't bother taking the flight stand out, but Mafex always include flight stands with their figures. If you don't use them for your figure photography, they're pretty good if you like to set up your displays and you just want to use a flight stand. But like I said, guys, I would definitely recommend Homelander. Butch is coming next. So I hope I made your decision easy to get or not to get this Homelander figure by Mafex. I'll catch you next time. Be patient with yourself, be patient with your hunts, and if you're patient enough, even the egg can and will grow legs. It's your boy Plastic Addict, and I'm signing off. Plastic Addict. Ow.